Now, if you want to see how I created this crazy collage page with sparkly glitter, there's glue, there's tissue paper, there is all sorts on this. If you want to see how I did it, just stick around. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I did start this picture off on camera. It was the video that I did with Kirsty from Kirsty Colouring Sketch, and it's Kerby Rosanes and Amorphia. Now I'm doing this for my hashtag that I did push out until March because I did want to get, this is one of the pages that I wanted to get done for this hashtag, and the hashtag is crazykerbyathon. Now all I've done with this page is blacked out the back with black acrylic, and then the doodles, I can't stand the doodles. I love Kirby's work, but I can't stand the doodles. Now my idea for the rest of it, I'm going to have to probably colour this. This is going to need properly colouring as well as the ear. But the actual stripes, and I'll just probably cut it off here and then colour, you know, the hair part of it. I've got this tissue paper now. I bought this ages ago for collaging, but I did start wrapping giveaways and stuff in the leopard print one because that's my favourite. But I've got this one, this zebra print. I did purchase this off Amazon. These all came in a pack. You've got giraffe snake, another snake, or that crocodile, the leopard print, and then the zebra print. Now we want to work with the zebra print today. But if you wanted to completely change it up, I mean, you don't have to use the zebra print. You can use whatever you want, whatever tissue paper that you want. Now, I've not done this before. I've not done this before, and it was just an idea because I remembered that I had this tissue paper and it would probably be perfect for this. Now, I don't want to do it like, I've got a few different things here. I've got scissors, I've got a splice tool that isn't my favourite because I have to constantly keep this pushed while I'm cutting, even though it is the safest. And then I have got a sharp blade. Now, when I first thought of doing this, I thought I'll just do, literally cut out stripes and try and collage them in. But I think that'll just look a bit too plain. So I'm literally going to do it as a collage. I'm going to cut bits off and then cut it, stick them down like that. And then the background, I'm either going to put Mod Podge stream glitter in the background, or some sparkly metallic glittery watercolour. Now I'm sort of swaying more for the watercolour purely because when you use Mod Podge, especially on a double page spread like this sticks together. I know I could put paper between it, but I end up forgetting and then the pages get stuck together. I've had that happen in one of my other books, the Pegasus page that I did. So I can't find my glue stick as well. Today's mission is sorting out my bookshelves, so the supplies are going to have to wait. But I'm just going to stick it down. This is just a kiddie PVA glue. Now I use this stuff for sealing my diamond paintings. Don't come for me, it works just fine. I mix it with a bit of water and it's done the trick with 1, 2, 3, 4 different diamond paintings that I've used this on. This was like £2 from a local supermarket, really cheap. So I'll pour a little bit of that on this scrap piece of paper and then just use an old brush to apply it. So just to make this a little bit more manageable, I'm going to cut it. I'll cut it into a quarter and see how much of that we actually use. Like I said, I've not done this before, but I just fancied something different. I didn't want to sit here and colour for hours and hours and hours these zebra prints. Excuse me. So move that to one side. And I'm just going to eyeball it. At first I thought, well, I'll have to look at the lines and then put pencils and then cut it out like that. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So we'll start off at his face. Again, I want to make this a bit smaller, a bit more manageable. Now, I don't think I want really smooth straight lines. I think I do want it quite rough. But these areas here, I'm going to really struggle with them being so tiny. So I don't know what the best thing is to do there. So let's just start off. You know, there's no point keep just talking about it and not doing anything. And this might be a complete disaster. We shall see. So that should be okay for that area. So let's pour our glue out. Now you will probably hear the washing machine and the dryer in the background. I still have to do housework. So that should be enough glue. That's probably too much, to be honest. But with it being so cheap. I do want a slightly smaller brush. So they should do the trick. They should do the trick just nicely. So I just want to sort of rip this into the shape that I want without getting it too perfect. I mean, I don't mind even if the edges are a bit raggeder. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they'll be alright if I just take that top bit off. And if I just paint this straight on. So which one was it? It was that one. It was that one. I'm really excited for Kerby's new book. Now I've seen 2 flip throughs of it now, just very quick flip throughs, and I've fast forwarded the video because I didn't want to see too much. But from what I've seen, I'm really looking forward to it. I know it's getting mixed reviews, but I'm a Kerby fangirl. I love all of his work. So that's the sort of thing that I mean. And just do that all over. And just see, you know, I don't want it to be perfect, that's not the point. I want it to look a bit messy. You know, like we've had fun doing this. Even some areas I'm going to crease the paper. Otherwise, I'll be here forever doing this. I'll probably do his face and I'll fast forward, you know, me doing the body, and then I'll bring you back like real time doing the background to this little guy. So I'm going to fold it up there if I can. Just get the edge on. Just glue that little bit down there that I've missed. You know, it's just something fun. I fancied a change. And this is definitely a change from just sitting here and colouring. So let's try and get that bit that's already... Or can I put that way around? That might be better actually. Bring that up ever so slightly. And then just move it around and place it where you want it to be. She says that and then it peels off. It's because my finger's sticky already, so I use the back of the brush and just place it down like that, and then just go over the top with the glue. That should work. This glue should dry clear, but it might be shiny on the black background, but I'm not too worried about that, like I said, because I'm using something else on the background. I think I need a larger piece for that. That should do. Make it a bit thinner. I've just done fake tan. I've not done fake tan in weeks, and I've been my finger green. That's what that is. So I'm just waiting a couple of hours, and then I'm going to have a shower and shower it all off. Make that a little bit thinner. I'm going to keep these scraps because I might be able to use them on other parts. Now, from what I remember, this PVA glue dries pretty darn quick. So wherever we're placing it, I'm going to have to be quick about it. I hope that you can see the sort of effect that I'm going for though. It might look a bit trippy and a bit weird. Glue over the top just to seal it. And you know what we could do, and I am going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of leopard print here and there. Just to change it up a little bit in certain areas. Maybe like one of these stripes can be leopard print. And I pull this off because this is going to be super thin. I remember doing stuff like this in school, and I remember thinking, how fun's this? I could do this all the time. Yeah, that should do. So glue to the area. I'm not worrying about it, you know, just pop it down. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? It's a colouring book. Let's drag it and try and get it in the shape that we want. Then it needs to stop right there, so I need to pull that off. And then I think I'll do another one. And that might be a bit small. Up there, that's perfect for it actually. Let's bring this down. Right, I'm going to need the back of the brush again, just to do some manoeuvring about. See, this has got a straight edge, so I don't want the straight edge. I'm not a fan of that for this project. I think the dogs next door are blessing us with their presents. So if you hear dogs, it's not real though. She's behind me asleep, being a good girl. And you're gonna glue down there and be good for me and not pop up. There we go. See, that's the sort of effect. I think that is so cool. You know, it's something different. Let's put some more of this in. Actually, a big stripe there. It's going to be a bit of a wonky stripe, this one. But it'll all add to it. So if I put it there, make it a bit thinner. Just like that. And pull it down and then cut it there. I'm going to have tissue paper everywhere at this rate. Let's start off at the bottom, see if that makes it a little bit easier for me. Curl it round. Go into place. There we go. That was not wanting to listen, was it? Right, so let's get the rest of it stuck down. Now, because I am folding this folding the tissue paper down, it's going to raise up, so if you colour the page on this side or the opposite of this side, it might be a bit bumpy. So I would keep that in mind. But if you like me and that doesn't bother you, then that's fine. That is almost perfect to fit there as well. So let's take the top off. Perfect. Bit of glue over the top. See, how cool does that look? I know it looks a bit trippy, doesn't it? It looks a bit weird, but I think it looks cool nonetheless. Right, we need more of the zebra one. So it needs to curve this one ever so slightly. And then stop there, make it a bit thinner at the top. Pop the glue down. Can we move that? We most certainly can. I'll glue over the top, one brush, and I've dipped in all there. Well, I use my finger. Take it off. I could always as well like go over different areas. Oh, I'm coming up with all ideas now. Let's see how this this plays out. I'm thinking a bit of white acrylic. A white acrylic pen that I've got that might do the trick. Put this up a bit. Yeah, because I think I'm going to struggle for that area there. I mean, can I pull this apart or make the edge? Not really. No, it's too thin. It's too thin, that area, so I'm going to have to think of something else to do in that area there. A little bit thinner. Oh my gosh, it's sticking to me everywhere. Well, it will, it's glue. Then I had a really tiny piece here that might do the trick. You just turn. I want you on a slant. There we go. There we go. See, it's dead quick as well. We'll do this big bit here. That should be okay. More glue. I don't want that much at the top, so I'm folding it back down on itself. Well, I overestimated how much glue that I needed, didn't I? Have to pop some more on. I think I want to do some more leopard print. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Once I've ruffled that up a bit, I think it'll be fine. Oh no, glue all over my arm, my fresh fake tanned arm. Let's pull it over this way a bit. Like that. More glue. Did you ever do that in school? You put PVA glue on your hand and then you'd peel it off, and then you'd shout your teacher and go, Miss, my skin's peeling off. I'm sure loads of kids used to do that. I know I used to do. Another piece down here. And it was really cheap as well, this masking tape. This tissue paper, really inexpensive. Right, I want to ruffle them corners up. That looks too perfect. That's not what I want. Go on, stick down there, move over a bit. There. There. That'll do. That'll do. Oh yeah, I'm getting glue everywhere. What about... See, that's too much of a perfect corner for me, that. Don't like that very much. just you have to put it on and have a little bit of a mess around with it till you find the bit that you want to put it down in where you're happy. There we go. That was an easy one. Yeah, I think I will leave the hair, like the mane, is that what they call it with a zebra? Completely bare, and then I can go over with pencil or markers or whatever, or paint even, depending what I decide. I'll just put glue on these two here, and I know we've got that one at the end there. Then I'll start working on the body. More zebra print, I think. And he's pulling at the bottom. Right. I think I'll start at the top actually, and just try and manipulate it into these weird, funky shapes that we've got. And then a leopard print one for this. Looks like there's a bit that I've missed there as well. Let's pinch that together. Like that. Let's glue that down. I think what I might do as well is just put a very thin layer of PVA glue over the top of the whole thing once I've finished it. Maybe mix it with a tiny bit of water just to make sure that it's extra, you know, sealed, because I wouldn't want these popping off, I don't think. Can I manoeuvre this in the right way? That'll do. That's probably the most perfect one that I've done that. Right, so I will move over to the other side because I think that will take me a little bit longer with it being a bigger area. But I will film it, it'll just be fast forwarded for you. Gun. So that's the collaging bit done. Now I changed my mind again. I don't want to do any pencil on this. I don't want to do any pencil work at all. So I've pulled out. I used this in the other video and I need to find the link for it. And it's Sunni's acrylic paint set. Now I did have the box for this. Let me see if I can find it again. Here we go. So here's the box for it. These are about between £8 and £10, and you get 6 white and 2 black. They're better than Posca pens. This is the best white pen that I have ever found. Yeah, really good, and it says it works on, well, why would you want to use it on skin? Skin, paper, glass, cloth, metal and plastic, and I can believe it, I can really believe it. Now, so yeah, I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the liquid chrome mirror effect pen. So this is just a tiny little nib on this one. And then I might do a little bit, and again I showed this the other day actually, the Renaissance Chrome, which is that one. It's my very favourite. I can see me having to buy another one of that. I can. There's a big dint in that now. So while I'm deciding, I will just pop a little bit of water in there just to activate it. I'm going to pop my lamp on now, just so you can see a little bit better. I probably should have done that at the start, but I didn't think. I hope that's not stuck down, so the glue is a little bit wet on that side. So let me use the heat gun again, because I thought I got it all. It's a bit tacky at the corner there. So I can talk over this, but it's not that loud. My idea is I want to outline the zebra with the white and the liquid chrome, and then use a little bit of the liquid chrome paint for the background. Now, I don't know if I want to pop a splash of colour. Maybe a bit of the, what's it, how do you pronounce that? I don't know how you pronounce that, but that gold one. A bit of that gold, just to add, you know, to the leopard print, yeah, the leopard print. So I'll just be careful in that corner for now. So let's put a bit of water on this one as well, on the gold, and spill it everywhere. So with these pens, you just activate them the same as Posca pens. So you have to make sure you shake them, and then just press down, and you just, it's a beautiful, beautiful line that you get. So I don't think I'll zoom in, because then you can see the whole page. Now, I did leave this bit bare, didn't I? So let's see if I can add all these up. And I want to make the edges look a bit, you know, rough. Like, not that it's furry, but you can see that it's his hair there and not just black. That's my idea. Around the ear. So we need to come up this way. Just like this. So I need to press it down again. I do want to leave some black poking through. You get the idea there. So I'm going to have to do this one, bring it down slightly. Like that. I'll do the bottom area last, I think. But can you see how good this pen is? I mean, I've had to pump it down one more time, but it's not having issues, and I'm not too worried about, you know, destroying the nib, because they're so cheap, these pens. You could do this with just white acrylic paint, so I have to do it one more time there. I think it's just quicker with a pen. You can get finer lines as well. She says that, and then it starts having an issue. There we go. So we need to do this area down here. I just want a couple of lines, you know, I don't want it to be perfect, that's not the point. Let's bring it down. Now in with the liquid chrome pen. What's the Monoto is the brand. Now I have got, I will mention this, and I picked this up by mistake the other day. I have got the white acrylic pen of this as well. Now before I found these, I thought these were brilliant, but because I've found something better, I don't tend to use them all that often. So same thing, but I'm going to go over some of the white as well, but not do as many. I think I'm going to leave his snout as it is, or whatever you call it. Is it a muzzle? It's a muzzle on a dog, isn't it? Right, so I need a watercolour brush. I'll use this one. And I'm not being too particular with this, to be totally honest. I had a bit of green mixed in there, which is just fabulous. Me not cleaning my brushes off, or that might have been Dana. That might have been Dana. I'm not sure. Now this is where I get paint all up my wall. But you know, it's meant to be messy, it's meant to be fun. And dip into that gold colour. Back in with the chrome. I thought I got it on the lens of the camera then. I would have been a bit upset. A little bit more of the gold, I think. And some smaller splatters. I just love that chrome colour. Absolutely gorgeous. If I could bath in this stuff, I would. That's how much I love it. I will leave in the description the links to these paints. They are beautiful, really, really beautiful. Let me show you, you can see it moving around there. I can't put it down to zoom in, but it is, trust me, it's gorgeous, gorgeous paint. So that is it, that is it. You may have thought, what's she doing at the end of the video, but that's what I like to do. I will blast it a little bit with the heat gun. And I'll move the camera around and give you a good look at it. But yeah, it's just, if you're not sure what to do with the page, I mean, I can't be doing with them doodles. I can't sit there and colour them doodles. I would get a headache. But just doing it this way, it just makes it really, really fun. And it doesn't take too long either. So that's that finished. I will change the angle for you now, and then you can see the sparkliness of it. So I've brought you in front of me now. If I just move the paper, you can see how sparkly this actually is. It's beautiful, and that chrome, it's not picking up very well on camera. Maybe if I stand up. I just love the effect of it, and I just think it's so easy to do. Anybody could do this. The technique is go with the flow. Don't worry about it. It's a colouring book, it's paper, you know, we're meant to have fun with it. If you make a mess, doesn't matter, it cleans up, it cleans up. But if you did enjoy the video, please do leave me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, bye.